Ladies and gentlemen, you are not in Kansas anymore. You are on Pandora.
You should see your faces.
We have an indigenous population called the Na'vi. They are very hard to kill.
Avatar, our planet of the cat monkey people.
Cat monkey people?
Now,
Yeah.
why you say monkey? There's nothing monkey about them.
Long ass arms on them, man.
No, they're more like cat basketball player people. It's like the CNBA, the Cat National Basketball Association.
I would actually go see that sport. I would love that. Then I would take pictures of the athletes from it and I would draw them cute, funny sayings on pictures.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't explore planets just to like better our livelihood on here on Earth. We go there to recruit basketball players.
Well, in the case of Cyrus, just to have different lolcats.
Yeah, indeed. Dude, if I could have a lolcat I could actually talk to and have in my house and even have sex with.
Damn, okay, we didn't say all that. Yeah, but these some tall ass cats. Boy.
One day I'll have my own lolcat. And sorry, were we talking about the movie?
No, this is a pretty amazing film. I mean, we're talking
it sucked.
No, you love this movie.
I did. I
the
loved
biggest
it.
geek out of all of us. You love this film.
And this film is not pretty good. This film is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I mean, when James Cameron's going around just bragging, he's like, yeah, y'all ain't seen shit. Robert Zemeckis, that motherfucker ain't got nothing on me. I'm about to show you something you ain't never seen before. And people be like, yeah, right, whatever. We heard it all before. And then you look at this movie like, damn, he was right.
But he's right every time he does that. Why do people, the lashback on this was ridiculous. People are like, nope, it's going to suck. I mean, Leon and I know people, our friends with people are like, nope, it's going to suck. But what about nope, it's going to suck.
Oh, wait, what kills me, they're like, yep, I saw 30 seconds of it and I already know it's going to suck. And I'm like, that's like hearing 3 notes of a song and saying like, oh, I know that song's a piece of shit.
What I heard was like, or what I read was like, it was just a lukewarm reaction to the trailer, which I can understand because you got a guy out there saying, I'm going to show you something you ain't never seen before. And then people see the trailer and automatically they're thinking, man, this ain't nothing but Smurfs. Baby, this ain't nothing but some Thundercats. I've seen this all before. This ain't nothing but Fern Gully. Why is the black woman saying all this? I don't know.
Yeah, was it your mom who's the one who making all these predictions about the movie?
It's all black people.
Yeah.
Black women are saying this. They are the cause of the entire lashback.
I was at a Tyler Perry movie when the trailer came up. Girl, I've seen this all before.
The most discriminating viewers in America.
But no, it really is a breakthrough in CG animation. I mean,
and 3D.
Even though it looked like we watched it through a dirty fishbowl.
It's the best 3D I've ever seen of any movie because of the fact that it's smart. It's not just popping out at you. Whoa,
this ain't the Three Stooges throwing pies at the screen.
Yeah, it's not.
Mo sticking his fingers out at you.
It's not Jason Voorhees with a spear gun. This is.
Oh yeah.
This is actually 3D done intelligently, where they integrate everything in the movie into it in such a way that you almost forget you're watching 3D. You just are part of the movie.
You are there.
Oh yeah. No, they didn't have like the cats come in and try to mark their territory and pissed on the camera like, hey, people spraying the crowd. And, oh, this is real 3D. No, it was clean and it wasn't gimmicky. And the CG characters in this, I mean, this is the first time that I've always said that the problem with CG is that the animation looks too perfect. There's certain just nuances and imperfections in both the way that creatures are made to look natural and the way they move. And they seem to capture that here. I don't know if they did it with a lot of motion capture or they just have a really kick-ass team. I imagine it's both of animators out there, but this was truly amazing.
Well, what you get in a lot of these movies, especially the ones by Robert Zemeckis, it's like they have like their A team who works on 2 of the main characters and then the B team does everything else. And that's why all the side characters look sloppy, or even with like the latest, the biggest innovation so far has been A Christmas Carol up to now. And even there, you got characters who bounce around a lot and they don't make eye contact. Like their eyes are all over the place.
And their skin doesn't have the right level of detail. It kind of feels stretched and too elastic.
No, yeah. And here, you don't have that problem.
No, they're very rubbery looking people still. And they're animated in a way to make them look cartoonish. I mean, you said yourself, Robert Zemeckis, after this, you can't keep doing all this Polar Express Christmas Carol shit. You gotta bump it up a little bit now.
His game is done.
Oh yeah,
that goes. Because a lot of people's game is done after this.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I mean, people are seeing this trailer and they just don't understand. Okay, first off, people, I'm hearing this argument, well, he says it's supposed to be the best CG ever, and they don't look like real people to me. Well, first off, they're aliens. They're not supposed to look like real people. No. And second, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That transfer of like, that's so real, I think it's real, it's not coming anytime soon.
No,
okay.
Robert Zemeckis and George Lucas were in the theater watching the movie, and they just, at the end of it, they both got up and just said, fuck!
Yeah.
Just hugged each other and started crying.
No, they snatched off their gold chains and said his science is too tight. And then they went out to the internet and started this backlash that's been happening.
It's not just all the facial expressions and how good they are, because they are. Those subtle little movements, they're all perfect the way they got that. It's the fact that you totally forget this isn't a real place, because every tiny bit of detail was etched into a painstaking degree in this world.
No. James Cameron, we're talking about the creatures in this who are called, what are they called?
The Na'vi.
The Na'vi. These cat people hybrid humanoid
They aren't
type
even
creatures.
really all
in here.
that feline. I mean, they got yellow eyes like a cat.
Yeah, they got the nose and they got the cat teeth. I mean, any furry is gonna look at this and start playing pocket pool with himself. I mean, it's it's like
Hey man, I ain't no furry, but I gotta say, as 8 foot tall blue cat women go, I'd have banged that one in there. What's her name?
Yeah.
Narita or something?
Who cares?
who cares?
Her name is.
Big blue sexy chick.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to that world with a fuzzy thing on the end of a stick. Ooh,
Yeah.
Yo, bitch, come here. Got some catnip for you.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's
best shit you ever tried. Come on.
Oh yeah, bring them girls down here because they'd be so easy to get. I mean,
ain't scared, are you?
the only game you would need is a ball of yarn. Stick that shit up in the club and just start pulling that shit along, and they follow you out and just pull that shit along to your bedroom. Hey girl, here it is. But no, man,
when they call you a pussy hound, they really mean it.
In this case. But I tell you something, man. My point was that these creatures, they look amazing and very lifelike. You have to watch them for nearly 3 hours, and there's not a moment where you think like that's fake. But in addition to that, James Cameron has created another world. I mean, I think this is the first time that I saw a movie of this type and thought that I was actually watching somewhat of at times like a documentary on another planet.
No one has ever gone into this much depth with science fiction before. I mean, this feels like literary sci-fi on that level, that, with visually, he is describing a planet to you so thoroughly that you remember all those details. Wow. Remember that one plant? How cool that looked. Oh, that cool dragonfly that when you startle it does this sort of weird spin around thing, like one of those like child toys, but it comes across like, wow, biologically that feels like it would make sense. The bioluminescence going on.
And what helps here?
My God.
Oh yeah, you're right. And what helps here is that they don't try to go too far with the creatures. I mean, they are all a variation of creatures that we have here on Earth, just modified to be indigenous to that planet.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, it's clear that they studied like the more obscure creatures from the Amazon and the ones from the deepest depths of undersea creatures that like where there's no light, where they have to like probably when they made the Abyss, they probably got a lot of research from that.
Oh yeah.
It's funny. I was talking to another critic who was saying that there's like at least 30 nods to the Abyss in this film, but I haven't watched it in so long.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I couldn't count 30, but I did see like 7 or 8.
But that's the thing, is it all feels so organic. There's nothing on this planet that feels like, well, that's weird. That just seems silly that'd be there. Once they start building this ecosystem, everything seems to make sense within it and seem normal.
No, it's the movie. We've already got that down. It looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks amazing. The level of detail and thought behind how the description of it all is amazing.
So there's people out there who are saying,
however,
what about the story here?
Yeah.
There is a story. We have Sam Worthington, who plays Jake Sully, who is a Marine. When he comes to this planet Pandora, you can tell he's coming there because he needs money. What does he need money for? He's a paraplegic. He's lost his legs. He's in a wheelchair. He's put into the Avatar program where they've managed to create through DNA pretty much the creatures, except that the creatures don't have any consciousness. Why? Some scientists are going to use them as vessels, and they're going to go down and mingle with the indigenous race on Pandora
and have sex with them.
It's not just scientists who are mingling with these creatures. It is a corporation and the Marines. Two unsavory people that is going to make some bad shit happen.
Especially in a James Cameron movie.
Yeah.
He's always made either the military or the corporations the villain.
And sure
now
enough,
he gets to use both of them together.
Both.
Oh, yeah.
You've got Giovanni Ribisi as Paul Reiser from Aliens.
Yes.
And you've got, the big, scary looking, clawed up military guy.
Stephen Lane.
Yeah, who is a generic military asshole number 27.
Yeah, I guess Michael Ironside's too old to play that role now.
He plays Colonel Miles Quatrich, or I think that's his name. He's just, you could could tell automatically he's just bad because he's got a scar on his face and he's already coming in. People, you're gonna die. And fucking, I can't protect all of you. So, I mean, and so you have the corporation who they're already talking about money, 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 and the Marines talking about kill, kill, kill. So you know they're gonna fuck up this race down there.
Yeah, and then you got the good guys, flower, flower, flower.
Yeah, exactly. And so when Sam Worthington's character has to go down there, he's approached by the military, Stephen Lang's character, and says, listen, we need to get these people out of there, and they don't want to move. Sooner or later, we're going to have to attack. You go down there and do what you have to do to learn about them, and if you can't make a move, learn their weaknesses. Yeah, and I promise you, I take care of my own. When you come back up, I'm going to make sure that your legs get fixed.
He's like, look, kid, I'm kind of a dog guy. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Fuck these cats.
Yeah.
Look, have a beer, okay?
If it was a world of terriers, I'd be okay with them.
That'd be fine. I'd be right there
cats.
with you. Let's save the tree or whatever. What are you supposed to put your leg up on?
Simplify, Kryptonite. You can do this.
Yeah, you think that scar on his face came from battle? No, it came from his house cat at home. Some girlfriend's cat scratched him up. Fuck these cats. No, so, but you can already tell the problem is he's going to go down there. He's going to bond with the people, pretty much be accepted as one of them. And he's caught in a dilemma. Where does his dedication lie? Does it lie with his newfound tribe, or does he have to stay dedicated to the human race? And you can guess what's probably going to happen at some point.
I think the term is called going native. Is what happens with him.
I think that, as you guys said earlier, the term is "I fuck this chick," and I'm not giving this up.
pretty much.
Once you fuck a cat, you never go back.
Yeah,
just saying. Some hot tail.
Now there's some. We've been talking about the creatures. Speaking of the creatures, they have the DNA of whoever their host is. Mixed DNA of whoever their driver is, their controller, whatever, their pilot. And so you have Sam Worthington, you have Sigourney Weaver, who plays a scientist named Grace. She's pretty much a stereotypical hard-ass woman in a movie, but when she plays one of the Na'vi, what's it called?
Yeah,
right?
the Na'vi.
The Na'vi. She looks. I mean, these creatures have to take on the facial expressions and mannerisms of the actors, and they look just like these people, but just enough to be different.
You don't feel like they're just that actor with makeup on, and yet you forget on some level it's not that actor too.
Yeah.
It's so funny what you said about Sigourney Weaver. I was like, wow, we had a movie with Michelle Rodriguez and she wasn't the hard ass chick? That never happens.
Oh, no, yeah. Michelle Rodriguez is in this and she does play a Marine pilot and she's just as soft as a box of kittens.
To be fair, in Sigourney Weaver in here, they only start off like she's the hardest ass bitch. You don't want to fuck with her. And that lasts for like one scene. And then she's like, no, we have to save everything. And flowers and happiness. All right. Well, maybe not as hard as we've been led to believe.
Hey, man, come on. She's older now and still looks hot.
Yeah, she still looks good to me. Good. Of course, there was this weird soft filter over the whole movie. So, like, even when it wasn't animated, you'd be like, it'd take that second, you're like, wait, is he animated? No, that's just Sam Worthington.
Hey, man, let us have this. Come on.
Yeah, come on, man.
She shows up, she's gonna, like, have her boobs hanging down to her ankle. She'll be like, oh, I hear you wanted to meet me.
And you're like, yes, but if you could get back in that Avatar.
That's what I'm saying. She is in a James Cameron movie. Maybe she was CG. Yeah. She came up looking all decrepit and shit.
Man, that would be the greatest trick James Cameron could pull. When people going like, I didn't think it was all that realistic. He says, yes, but the entire movie was CG.
Oh, man. Everybody'd be busted then. That'd be awesome.
He just had a press conference and people like, well, really, how much of this is really CG? Look, and just pull the drape off of Sigourney Weaver. She's looking all like an old man. And
holy shit.
Oh, fuck. All right. Okay, you got us. That's amazing technology.
To be fair, like, if they actually do that, find a way to build, like in the Surrogates or this, robots you could download your consciousness to, would it take 10 seconds before someone would say, I think we might make some money from sex with this?
That would be military first and then the next day. Sex.
Military.
Sex would be first. You kidding me? The only reason the technology get paid for in the first place would be pornography.
Well,
just saying.
I mean,
your Sigourney Weaver double is coming up anytime.
I can't wait.
They make enough money off Tiger Woods alone.
Well, they have to be blonde,
I'm sure they'll make some blonde ones.
I mean, it would be safer for him.
They'll make some blonde ones. I think they'll start there.
I can't get a blonde one of these. We can't keep them in stock.
Tiger Woods has them all.
Maybe it's just me, but I want the 10-foot blue cat one. I'm just saying.
Why not have them both? Get them in bed at the same time. One of my biggest fantasies.
Wow, you do think big.
I've tried to invite the cat in several times. Even the cat like, no. But the story here.
Cheeseburger.
I said, you and your goddamn little cat.
Hey, give me a break. It's a cat movie. I'd get my
They're
moment.
not fucking cats.
They're close enough.
Yeah, close for him. You look who you talking to. But you know something? The story in this, it's pretty much every theme of colonialism that we've seen in movies. You mentioned earlier Dances with Wolves.
Yeah, it's Dances with Wolves meets The Last Samurai to me. I mean, that you know, if I had any downside to it, it's just that, you know, it's so much that plot that it didn't hold a lot of surprises as to what's going to happen next. So I could kind of map it out. And this could have been saved if the dialogue had been a little bit better. However, saying that, it's still not ruined. It's just that, like, it could have been perfect.
It's not that it's bad. It's not. It's just with everything else as good as it is, and holy shit, is it good, you kind of wish that they had expressed that same sort of care to the story and dialogue. You know, like to where it too was groundbreaking and amazing, so that if you had stripped all that other shit away, you could watch just that movie and go, wow, that was a pretty good movie, but you can't really.
Well, as much as I like Stephen Lang in this movie, I mean, he is scary. And this dude, he is the baddie in this film, and that guy's like 57 years old and is built.
Damn.
57 years old, and you were saying earlier, like,
Yeah, man, they got something. There's a creature in here who's like a dragon with a 9-foot wingspan, and he was still scarier than that thing.
oh yeah, no, he was the scariest thing on that planet, and I love him in the movie. I think we've been seeing a lot more of this actor lately, and I'm beginning to like this guy a lot. But in this film, while he's giving it all he's got, he's a great bad guy. His dialogue is terrible. I mean, he's saying all the cliche lines that a Marine would say. A Marine bad guy. He's like, "Now kill some cat people. Reverse rounds on me. Get me home before dinner." Ooh,
You're not in Kansas anymore. You're on Pandora, ladies and gentlemen. Respect that fact. Every second of every day. If there is a hell, you might want to go there for some R&R after a tour on Pandora. Out there beyond that fence, every living thing that crawls, flies, or squats in the mud wants to kill you and eat your eyes for jujubes. We have an indigenous population of humanoids called the Na'vi. They're fond of arrows dipped in a neurotoxin that'll stop your heart in 1 minute. And they have bones reinforced with naturally occurring carbon fiber. They are very hard to kill. As head of security, it is my job to keep you alive. I will not succeed. Not with all of you. If you wish to survive, you need to cultivate a strong mental attitude. You've got to obey the rules. Pandora rules.
And I'm just like, man.
Well, he didn't smoke a cigar. That was one thing.
That's true.
That's the one cliche he left
Ooh,
behind.
I love being in the Marine Corps.
Every meal a feast, every payday a fortune.
Everybody in this movie does a great job. And then you have some of the actors that you don't see as human beings.
Like my beloved CCH Pounder.
Oh, yeah.
I totally
Great actress,
adore
man.
her.
Yeah. Zoe Saldana, who plays the love interest in this. I don't know what a better way to describe her. I forgot her name. Nefiri, like these alien creatures. I can't even say 4 names here on Earth. I'm trying to say some alien names. BBC. She is having to play a character that not as herself, but she gives a wonderful performance in this. I mean, it's very heartfelt when they start tearing up that planet and she has to like have all this pain. I'm like, wow, man.
Well, that's just another measure of the CG is just how much emotion comes off of these things, especially her character who gets betrayed and then gets to see her planet being destroyed. And you almost just want to cry with her. I mean, you really get a sense of pain that comes from her and everybody else around that you just never got from, you don't even get that out of some live actors.
James Cameron took 4 years to make this movie, and while he took only about 4 minutes to make the script, I think that this,
that's a little.
okay. I'm being harsh here. All right. Okay.
Because it's not bad.
Damn.
It's just not great. That's all.
Colonel Corey Coleman. Fuck James Cameron. He's made another milestone in filmmaking. I mean, he's done what George Lucas promised to do with those prequels. I mean, he is
which he totally did not.
Yeah, he did not know. This is the next step. And as far as I'm concerned, people who go out from this point on are going to have no choice but to kind of follow this. This is the new standard. And as you said, I mean, it's a true testament to this film that we saw it at the Ghetto Max Theater in town. While they did that, we had like a nice IMAX theater here, Bob Bullock. They had the Galaxy pristine digital, and they chose to show it at the fucking muddiest swamp screen in town.
Yeah, we had to bring our own chairs.
Fight off mosquitoes.
Yeah, I was wearing Kevlar armor. You just don't know there, you know.
But
And they had a temperature cranked down to 10 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
So even though it should have felt like a hot swamp, it was freezing. Like, none of us took off our hats or coats.
Oh, yeah.
All the rest of the theaters were still playing Get Rich or Die Trying. As I'm just saying, I was a little paranoid about going there.
Nah, but even through all that, everything that it had going against it, just by looking at it in this crappy theater, it's still something that was amazing, and we want to see it again.
And it's one of those things where it's done so artfully. It's not like you'll right off the bat walk in and go, "Oh my God," and have a heart attack and freak out. It's not like that. It's one of those things you'll sit there and you'll watch the whole movie, and it'll go on and it'll draw you in more and more.
If the dialogue hadn't been flat and the story was just gave me a little few more surprises, this would have been a better than Sex.
Yeah.
As it is, it's a full price movie. I've seen it, and I know without a doubt I'm going to go pay full price to see it again. And if it's in D-Box somewhere, I'm going to pay that extra $16 just to have my seat shake when I watch it.
Wow, way to cut my paws out from under me there. You totally stole my line. But you started with my line and the whole, like, yes, if they had taken out the dialogue had been that much better, it'd be better than Sex. That was my line, damn it.
Cat
but
bite.
anyway.
I'm pretty sure I said that first the last time.
No,
And you came in and repeated.
You're the half sleepy guy. Just trust me, I know.
Okay.
I got a little,
All right.
yeah. I don't know. Anyway, the point is, he's right. This is absolutely phenomenal film to the point where, like, who cares that the story and the dialogue isn't actually sparkling? It's not one of those type of films that you go and are going to nitpick on that level, or at least you shouldn't. What are you, a moron? This is a full
You know what?
price
Go back
movie.
and see New Moon then.
Yeah, so you've got to be dumb if that shit is going to bother you so much that that's not perfect, that you're going to walk out of this film hating it. You've just got to be dumb. That's all I'm saying.
Throwing down the gauntlet.
I am throwing down the
These are
gauntlet.
some kids who want to watch a movie.
I'm just saying, like, you can't appreciate what is truly great about this film.
Jesus.
You're just not all that bright. I'm sorry.
Well, okay.
I'm sorry. You something's wrong with you. Go see a therapist.
Yeah, you mad? You stutter. You fucked up. You motherfucker. No, it's.
I'm gonna get a phone call from James Cameron tomorrow. Here's your $500.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Just 500.
Well, you know.
You went the extra mile.
I work at spill.com, not like,
No, I was about to say.
Time Magazine or something.
I mean, your tongue tastes like his ass right now. He should give you a little bit more.
Hey, there's some things I won't do.
Yeah, except for, like has been said already before, the dialogue. And I thought somewhere in the middle, just a little bit of a drag, just a tiny bit. It would have been a better than Sex movie. But as it stands right now, undoubtedly a full price. Don't even know why we have to explain that. The battle scenes are very impressive in the movie, because the Marines come down these huge mechs.
Oh yeah, that's one of the coolest things about it.
yeah.
I mean, James Cameron, using the mech suit. Everybody loves those from Japanese animation. But yeah, fighting a bunch of cat people, the mech suit should just have had spray bottles attached to them.
Yeah, coming down, just spraying them. Cap be like, "We will stand to get okay,
Get off that.
Okay, goddammit, you win."
They've sent us a message that they can take whatever they want. But we will send them a message that this